Yay Media Group.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, y'all. This is a special week this week. It is our 15th anniversary on Thursday.
Our anniversary's this week?
It is August 14th.
Wow. Didn't know it.
All right.
All right. The anniversary's on the 14th. My birthday's on the 16th. So it's a very special week. I would encourage you, if you're planning on getting married out there, don't put your anniversary next to your birthday. Kinda
or
gets lost in the shuffle.
Not really. He celebrated. But in addition to that, don't get married in August. What's the other reason?
Kids starting back school.
Yes, they start back to school.
Yeah, it's just super, just dumb.
When they were young, we was outside.
Yeah. Or when we didn't have them, we were outside. And we were like, there's like parents everywhere were just busy. I'm always been busy. I'm like, well, screw it. We're not. And then now we have kids, and our kids start back school on the 13th. So it's like, you don't want to be gone when your kids start back school because it's a whole new grade. It's
emails.
It's
welcome
family.
Meetings. It's chili cook-offs.
The family day at the school. It's this. And then, I have this thing because if you don't know it by now, I'm Black. I just have this thing where I feel like I need to be present at all the family stuff so that they don't assume that my wife is a single mom. So I'd be like, yeah, I'm here. And they'd be like, Logan, where's your dad? I'm right here.
He'd be like, they need to see my black face. The thing is, last year he emailed every single one of Logan's teachers with a family photo, just so you know. I'm
when see me on campus, this is what I look like.
This is what I look like. I am very involved in my son's life. If there's any concerns throughout the year,
call me.
I will be checking in mid-year just to make sure, in addition to our meetings.
Here's my cell phone number. Here's my email address. You can hit me off. You can hit me off of the school website if you need to. If there's ever an issue, I'm also walking around. Oh, yeah, I'm also here at all football practices. I'm here at all football games. I am here on the if there is a field trip, if you need a parent to drive, I am a chaperone. I am a chauffeur. I am whatever you need for me to be. I am active and I am involved and I am extremely present. Try me if you want to.
So it's funny. I always thought like I was the fun mom, right? I'm the one that says yes to everything. But field trips, all the kids request daddy. And Taylor's like, if anything were to happen to me, dad would protect me. I was like, first of all, I would protect you too. She was like, Mom, I went camping and there were bears. I was like, I'd still protect you.
Oh my God, it's the worst camping trip ever.
But you went and it was a core memory.
It is a core memory. I froze to death all night. But it was so funny because they were like, okay, everybody, if you have any snacks, make sure you give us your snacks. I was like, what are we doing? It was like, yeah, we're putting it in what we call the bear box. And I was like, why would we put it in a bear box? And it was like, because they're bears. And I was like, well, why would you do a field trip outside with bears and we're all sleeping in a tent? Like, that doesn't make sense. And they said, well, don't worry about it. We're going to have somebody outside that's going to be monitoring the tent the entire night. So when I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning not woke up. I finally got up because I had to pee and I had walked to the outhouse that was, 70 yards away. I walked outside the tent and sure enough, there was a man sitting inside of a Subaru that was in the heat, and he was shining the light so that he could protect us just in case the bears came.
Right. So needless to say, he's pulling up, right? So if you're going to get married, do like June, July, or just push it to December. But
no, because that's Christmas.
Oh yeah, that is Christmas.
That's Christmas.
Yeah,
and that's holidays.
Just find like May. No, May's the end of school.
Yes,
no.
School.
Your
January.
best bet.
January. Do it January.
Yeah, January's good.
January's good.
Yeah, good.
But then you don't want to like splurge all through Christmas and New Year's, and then you get to your anniversary.
We ain't got
nobody to go to anniversary.
We can't go nowhere. I just feel like the summer is good.
Yeah. But then everybody else is outside during the summer. That's the only thing that sucks.
Well, anyway, the focus.
I know we're just trying to help you guys out. It's just there's never a good month. It's never a good month.
Next, you'll be like, just don't get married. Just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. So it's been 15 years, and I feel like you're a totally different version of who you were, and I'm a totally different version, right? So I think the first tip I would give anybody that's thinking about married or married, the number one thing is You cannot change your person. You need to let them be who they are.
Hold on. So just to be sure, because I have learned in 15 years of marriage to ask this question. Are we going for 15 things we want to tell them, or is it okay?
15 things. We just have to try to keep up.
What? You got to do what?
I just have to try to keep up with what number we're
on.
I
just wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure what direction we're going.
We're just going for it, babe. So it's like I can't change you, and I want you to be who you are. That's it. And in the beginning, it was like, no, I wanted you to be my fantasy or my idea of who I thought you should be.
Yeah, because I used to always tell you, like, you need to go marry the man that you think you want, so you can tell that he ain't all. So you can figure out that it ain't all that. That's what I used to tell you.
And then I would tell him that you need to go date some chick, and you realize real quick how nice you got it over here. Try your mama. We've come a long way. Okay. We don't say that now.
Yeah, we don't.
We
but
don't.
I think 1 and 2 kind of goes on with it, because if it's my turn, I think what you were just saying is very important. And the word that I give that is autonomy. And I think that's what we rob ourselves of in relationships so much. The system creates that because we're constantly given all these different rules and regulations. This is what kind of, if you're a husband, if you're going to marry this man, he needs to be like this. He needs to be exactly like this. You're going to marry this woman, she needs to be exactly like this. And I think a lot of the rules and stuff like that we're giving to people to tell them who or whom they should be married to is causing people to lose their sense of autonomy, because people are trying to live up to all these different expectations. So they don't really know who they are. Then you get married, and then there is no autonomy, because it's like, well, I can't really be myself because I have to perform to make you happy.
Yeah.
Then you get into the 5 love languages. Ugh.
I still love the love languages, but I just don't think they should be used as a weapon.
That part. They shouldn't be used as a weapon.
I think it's accurate. I like to be touched all day.
Yeah.
And he likes to be served all day.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing with the 5 love languages that I come to understand. The 5 love languages for me was more so of an indication of my triggers and my trauma than it was something that truly just made me feel loved. Because I have to ultimately, I gotta find that love with myself. If I don't find that love within myself, then it doesn't matter. You can never. That was the thing we used to argue about. Like, well, how much touch is enough, or how much service is enough? Because you can never satisfy it. So I think it's cool to be able to say, here are my expectations of what I want to have and I want to have here. But I think it robs us of a sense of autonomy. And when you don't have autonomy, then you're just robots, and you marry a prisoner, not a partner.
I feel like watching our kids with their love languages, and I feel like they're growing up really healthy. Like Roman, his love language is touch, and I don't think it comes from a place of trauma. I know ours may have.
Well, here's the thing. It may not, but nonetheless, if Roman uses that as saying that this is what I need in order to feel love, then that's problematic. Yeah, because it's nothing for him to enjoy touch. But it's another thing for you to now bring a partner into your world and say, you don't make me happy unless you touch me. Because love doesn't say, I love you if you do this. Yeah. Love simply says, I love you. Love doesn't say, I love you when you change, or I love you when you touch me. Love just says, I love you because I love you as a person. Like, I actually like you as a person. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whether you serve or whether you don't. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I can get up and make my own food. I don't care. But I think that that's something that we had to grow and we had to evolve with and understand it.
I just appreciate that we don't have that pressure between us. So where it's like it's natural. Like I'll naturally want to cook, or if I had a more chill day, I'm like, hey babe, I went in to make some chicken the other day. I went in to make chicken. The chicken went bad. And you were just calling me, and you're like, "Hey, can you make lasagna?"
Well, I was gonna make it. I wanted to go to the grocery store, and I was like, "Hey, I can go to the because I always stop at the grocery store." Mm-hmm. But I was like, "It'd be cool. We haven't spent any time together since Miami. I can go pick her up. We can go to the grocery store together. Just some real quick, real fun, run an errand." So that's what we're gonna do. And then you was like, "Hey, you want me to cook it?" And I was like, "Yeah." So it made sense.
But it's nice to not have that pressure, because when we first got married, it goes back to my first thing. Like I would be so exhausted. I would wake up at 4 a.m. and would be cooking all your meals as if it was like a law. Right, but I was putting pressure on myself because I wanted to be this image of a perfect wife that took care of her husband. So I ran myself into the ground exhausted. And then I remember we got at about year 7 or 8, and he was like, "You don't have to cook for me." And I was like, "Wait, what? What are you talking about?"
You don't like my cooking? I was like, it has nothing to do with your cooking.
Yeah,
it's
he's
the
like,
very
"You're
fact
doing
that-
the most."
Yeah,
He said, "You do the most."
And I was aggravating.
He's like, "You're doing the most." And then not only that, we all have different dietary restrictions in our home. So I'm making multiple meals, and it was becoming so stressful for me. So I'm just thankful that
Stressful for everybody.
Yeah.
Because if my wife cooks, my wife doesn't. We have what, 4 measuring cups at home? My wife uses all 4 of them. We have what, 30 pots and pans? My wife uses all of them.
I'm catching all type of strays, but my food is good.
Yeah, I mean, no, the food is great. The plate is amazing. But, you know, that was the other part that went into it, because it's like a part of service for me. If I were to put an expectation out there, a part of service is I would love to have a hot plate with food. But along with that, I would love to have a clean kitchen.
So when I grew up, whoever cooked didn't have to clean.
Well,
right?
when I grew up, when you cook, you clean. You clean as you went.
So you have to do everything.
You have to do everything.
Growing up. Like, that's trauma. Like, for me, in my home, that wasn't like, so one person is burnt out by everybody else gets served. That was crazy to me.
That's service.
That was crazy to me.
That's service. See, that's the reason why autonomy and pressure are a problem when it comes in relationships. Because if I make that a demand to my wife in order for her to change to meet that demand, then I'm not getting the fullness of who she is. And that's just not who she is. Like, I know my wife is not a cleaner person. Like, she is clean. She straightens up. But when it comes to cleaning, I remember when we first got married, I think you attempted to wash clothes. I think you attempted. And I was like, no, sis.
I don't wash clothes.
Don't ever wash my clothes again. Like, I did, for me.
I can wash them now, but back then.
It's a certain way I like my clothes washed. It's just, I want my clothes to smell a certain way. I need my clothes to be taken out of the dryer when the dryer is finished. I need them taken out of the dryer when it's hot and hung up when it's hot. And, you know, I prefer to just do that on my own. But throughout the years, we hired people, cleaners, to come into the house. We had a nanny, and the nanny would to take care of our laundry and help cook and all that kind of stuff.
So I told my darling husband early on, I was like, you're not going to get a wife that is going to clean all day and do laundry all day.
You know what that said to me, a man of acts of service?
Hold on, babe, let me finish. I said, but you will get a wife that will work and make millions. I was like, babe, we can hire those people, but my strength is in making money. I know how to make money really. Like, I'm good at making money. I'm good at being an entrepreneur. And I was like, and this is what I said to him in an argument, I do not recommend this. I said, if you want somebody that stays home and a housewife that only wants to do that, you need to go find somebody. I was like, I'll cook all your meals. You know what I mean? And I love cooking. And I was like, but I really like business and making money. And for me, it makes me feel like I have purpose, right? And granted, I know some people that, like one of my girlfriends I was just visiting, she's a stay-at-home mom, and I think that is the hardest job on this planet. I don't care what nobody say. I think it's the hardest job. And I was just telling her, like, you know, that's amazing that you can do that. And I was like, I just feel so much purpose when I'm helping people or I'm in multiple businesses. But that's how I'm wired, and that's how I am. And I am thankful for a husband that understands, like, when we first got married, I had new ideas, like new business ideas every other day. And he would be like, oh my gosh.
Super annoyed by it.
But the thing is, when you learn to come together, and this can kind of go into part 3, like, you guys are a team. Stop fighting so much. I got to the point where I'd have so many ideas all over the place, but I found that my husband brought me all together. And so I asked him, I'm like, babe, can you be a consultant for our company? Because you're so, like, you literally helped me start and run my businesses. And I was like, and it's like, I'm so thankful because you're good at coaching. You're good at realizing that I have terrible SOPs. And he comes in and gets my standard of procedures together. He comes in and gets me organized. And it's like so cool how God can bring somebody who is an entrepreneur of mind. I'm all over the place. But then he comes in and he gives me like order and structure and all the things. And he does it for me and my whole team. So it's almost like realizing, like, if I'm arguing with him about all these new ideas, no, we're coming together. God brought us together. We work together in ministry. We'll work together in our entrepreneur world, you know? So I'm thankful for your gift, you know, for sure.
And you have to have that. But I actually write about this in my book. It's called I don't care. So pre-orders start on the 16th. We'll talk about that later.
Yes, let's go.
It comes out September 1st of this year, so I'm super excited about it. But I actually talk about the power of autonomy. I talk about the power of letting people be.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of the most important lessons that we had to learn in our marriage. It's like, I have to just allow for my wife to be.
Yeah.
Like you heard in our last episode, I'm not an outside person. I don't care for the beach. I don't like the sand. I don't like the ocean. I don't like tropical places. I don't like the bugs. I don't like any of that crap. My wife loves that stuff.
I live for the beach. I want to be at the beach right now.
She wants to be at the beach right now. And so, but allowing for her to be able to live that out and to experience it, I think is super healthy. Now, thankfully, she doesn't make me experience it because she knows that I hate it. But, for Mother's Day this year, we asked what she wanted to do. And she said, I want to go to the beach. So you know what? You know what I did? We packed up the car. We stopped at one of her restaurants, one of her favorite restaurants, a vegan place. And we got her some food. We stopped at Irwang. We got her some snacks. And we went to Santa Monica Beach. Mm-hmm. No, Venice Beach. We went to Venice Beach. Mm-hmm. And, I had a short talk with my oldest because he and I think alike. And it was like,
they
hey,
both hate the beach.
This is Mother's Day. We're going to have a good day. We're going to smile. We're going to be happy. And he was like, yes, sir. And we got out there and we were good.
Yeah.
We were good. We had a good time. But I think being able to give each other that sense of autonomy is so important. And also, if you don't know already, we're having a marriage retreat the first week of December. And if you're not coming, you're just missing out. This is one of the things we're going to talk about, the autonomy. And you can actually get more information at sabbathfoundation.com/reset. So sabbathfoundation.com/reset.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. We just had a few new people sign up too. So I'm excited.
I don't even know what number we're at right now, but we're at number 2.
No, we're at number 4.
No, I'm talking, we are at number 4? Okay.
I've been calculating. We're number 4.
Well, maybe 5. I don't know.
So 4 was like team,
okay.
right? We're going to be a team in what we do. Like, you have to understand, like, the enemy would just love to fight your marriage, right? And he's going to attack it, and he's going to test it over and over again. And it's almost like you have to realize your enemy's not your spouse. It is the devil. It's not your spouse, right? And so I've learned that if we come together as a team, we're so much stronger together. All right, number 5. I was a team. Mine was team. What's your 5, baby? Okay.
Have fun.
Yes, I love that. Have so much fun. That's it. Laugh. Like, stop taking things so serious. I feel like
between the two of us, who do you think is more serious?
I think it's about even. I do, because he definitely has his serious moments, but I feel like
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I am laughing.
Your quiet moments.
I have my quiet moments.
Yeah, he has his quiet moments.
That's called depression.
Well, all right. All right, babe. He does have his quiet moments. And then
depression.
And then when I feel the depression, I have to pick up emotionally. And
no, you don't. Come on,
don't
babe.
tell me how you gonna tell me what I have to do if you're feeling low. Wow.
You have to pick it up like what?
I have to pick up the energy of the house, the mood of the house. And I'm like, hey guys, we're gonna have a great day today. And you come in like, moo. It's okay, baby. It's okay. But I agree. You do have to have fun. My husband is definitely more chill in life in general. And I think I'm a little more, what's the word?
Not chill.
That part. No, that's real.
Because I don't want to say anxious, but but I think the one word that if we had to go back, let's just say if God was like looking over the whole reel of our marriage, the one word that I would probably say that I probably said to you more than anything, you know what that word is?
No, tell me. If I sat and thought about it, probably.
Chill.
Oh yeah, you need to chill out.
You need to chill out. I'm like, you need to chill out.
You need to chill out. I am a planner, and
you need to chill out.
But the crazy thing is, in watching Taylor, he sees that she plans her whole life.
Yeah, she needs to chill out too.
She plans everything. Like, her whole life is figured out. And I told him, I was like, it started when I was a little girl.
But the thing is here, I don't mind my wife planning. I actually love the fact she's a planner. Just don't plan for me. Like, that's my only thing. Like, if she's going on vacation with her friends or with other people, Plan it out.
Baby, you want me to plan on
Dick
our
it out.
family trips?
Well, somewhat. Like even like Tokyo and stuff like that. Like some of the things we had, it was fine because we talked about them. We talked about, okay, we want to do this, we want to do that. But there was some like, you were like, I'm gonna go to this restaurant. I was like, yo, let's get there. Let's just chill out first.
Yeah.
Let's see what's there. Because a lot of it is like, no, this is too much.
Yeah.
Like don't, when we went to Miami here a couple weeks ago.
I don't plan anything when we go together. But when it comes to our kids, because the kids come to me, Mommy, what do we have planned today? What are we doing? And I'm not going to be sitting there in another country not having a plan.
Yeah, when it's like that, we have to make some plans. But most of it is like, no, just chill out. I don't know.
But I agree.
Don't plan it out for me.
Laugh, have fun. Like go on trips together. Like have date nights, do staycations, like all the things.
Yeah. So I mean, so we get a chance to celebrate 15 years of marriage this week. We thought we'd share something with you. We got to 5. So that
can we continue next week? I have more.
Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. Yay. All right, y'all. We love y'all, man. We really do. Share this with somebody that you know. Thank you for following us. I mean, y'all have been with us for like 8 of these anniversaries. So it has been a while. Y'all have been rocking with us. We really appreciate it. So share with your family, your friends. Watch it with your loved one. Let's dive into this next week. Introduce yourself.
Yay Media Group.